Hi, Angelique. How you doing? Okay, so I was just going through your writing here. I know there's still a lot missing. I have a long way to go when it comes to mobile applications. Create my own prototype, actually with some help from just a mind. Okay, that's great. Good job. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right over to the prototype, which I have open in this window over here. I'm just going to reduce the size so we can fit everything in the window, and that looks good right there. Okay, so we've got. I think generally you're showing a really good indication of the main functions of the app. I think at this point you understand exactly what to do and how to do it based on what we see here. I think that right now, as you state, there's still a little bit missing. As you said, a lot missing, and I have when it comes to mobile app. And it's not really necessarily a mobile app. It's more understanding how to prepare the prototype for the next step in the mobile app process. So right now, this class just really concentrates on user testing and creating prototypes with the intent of allowing any interesting, well, with the intent of testing first, right? As we did our paper prototypes, and of course, the click-through prototype would be put through a series of tests, right? But the point is that your paper prototypes give you enough data to make adjustments to create the click-through prototype, right? The click-through prototype should give you an idea or give the viewer an idea of the project itself, as well as feasibility of continuing along with the project. So basically you want to show the functions of the app in a clickable manner so that any interested stakeholder can take a look through it and say, okay, we need to do this now, we need to do this now, or in the event of accepting the project for further development or killing the project for lack of potential, right? And I think that the app itself right now is showing potential. It's showing intent, and to a large extent, I think there's enough here to determine the feasibility of the project, right? That said, I don't think there's enough here to continue with testing. I think that the stage between developing the paper prototypes and adjusting them based on data that you collected from user testing and applying to the click-through, there's a little bit of miscommunication in that particular step. All right, let's go ahead and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, first of all, the first page, Fast Eats. So the image looks great. I think everything is really self-explanatory here, but this is the dollar sign and the bowl of, looks like a bowl of dip. I'm not understanding the relevance of this design element to the entire project. Just see what I'm saying? To me, this raises questions like, why is there a dollar sign on the opening page? Do you see what I'm saying? All right, let's hit the start button and we come over to Welcome to Fast Eats. Now, from the very first page here, so we sign up, right? We go ahead and we fill in. There's your keyboard. That's great. So we go ahead and we sign up, right? So let's go ahead and sign up. All right, so we sign up. Now we have, shouldn't there be a preferences page to set our preferences to choose these different, I mean, suppose you don't want pastry at all. You could probably set up a preferences page so that it would include, the selections that you want to see as you open the app. All right, so we click here and we have all of these are linked to the same page, which is fine because it shows intent, right? So let's say we do want to order German food. We want to order German food. We want to go to this page and the user is going to get that. I mean, at this point, this is where I think that navigation falls apart a little bit in that, all right, so let's do this. Okay, this is a great example because I just accidentally clicked something and there's no way back. I can't get back to where I was. Did you see what I'm saying? So I can go to chicken and dinner and then we can add on in there, but I'm right now at the point where like, wait a second, I don't want chicken. I want to go back to breakfast. What do I do at that point? You see, there's nothing for me to do. I can't. I have to proceed forward instead. And then you've got your total and everything is great here as a linear sort of a narrative, a linear project, yes. But as we know, interaction with any sort of a mobile app, even a website, it's not a linear process, especially with a mobile app because you want to get to different places from any specific place that you are located in the app or the interface, right? And that's my main issue, is that we just don't have that ability here. Once we're on a page, we're stuck on the page, right? Okay, and again, here's an example. My example is this. It's like, where do we go from here? There's only one place to go. There's no back button. I would recommend three things on all of your pages. I would recommend a back button that'll take it back a page. I would recommend placing the logo next to the back button that would take you to the main home page. And then I would also recommend a hamburger menu so that you can see global navigation from any specific page. Okay, and that will give at least a way out if the viewer goes down a rabbit hole and can't figure out how to get out. And that's really important. It's really important that you understand that as a basic feature in usability. So at that point, I think that's my only real. I think you are showing intent. Definitely, you've done a good job. So I understand you've never done this before, but it's really important that you understand that navigation, that whole navigation thing. To me, it's wayfinding. It points back to our preliminary user prototype testing using paper, and understanding how to transpose the data how to collect data from your paper prototype sessions, and how to use that to collect the data and use that data to make adjustments to your plan when it comes to the click-through prototype. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And again, it's really, really important to me that that does make sense. So let me know. If it doesn't, I will definitely take some time. We'll get together on one-on-one session so we can really go over the importance of that global navigation and wayfinding and ease of use for the user. Okay. All right. So if you have any questions, of course, let me know. I'm right here. Right, just a click away. All right. Thank you very much.